Well, police say a car that ran a red light is to blame for an accident that sent 3 people to the hospital. It happened at the intersection of Morgan and 3rd Street in Corpus Christi just before 8 this morning. Police say with all the extra holiday traffic, drivers really should be aware of their surroundings and just take their time.
Manage your time properly. Give yourself a few extra minutes to get to work, to get to the mall, to get to school. Believe it or not, here we are in the middle of December, and this accident would be the 9,186 accident reported so far this year.
Wow, that's a staggering number. All 3 people involved in today's accident, though, should be okay.